Hi, this is Mr. C, and welcome to the Staff Lounge where we get to talk about topics relating to education. And for this video, let's talk about mental dexterity. Mental dexterity, this is like the ability for the brain to perform correctly, say, rigorous task, for the brain to accomplish something, most especially those that are expected for the day. And I choose this topic because I know that as teachers, a lot of times we tend to be not mindful about our students' mental dexterity, and our tendency will be just to push in whatever it is that we want to accomplish for the day, especially if we feel that we prepared a good lesson plan, if we spent time preparing the materials, things like that, and most especially if we have a terror principle. I know I've worked with a lot of terror principles in the past. And whenever we have that kind of principle, it's more of we're driven to like show off. We're driven to accomplish something and show the principal that we're on top of everything, but that's not the case. As teachers, we have to be accomplishing a classroom of rapport and respect. At the end of the day, we want the students to feel that they still want to go back to our classroom, go back to the building, because we are caring teacher, we're caring adults, things like that. And in order for us to accomplish that is to be mindful of, first and foremost, the mental dexterity, the readiness for our students to accomplish the things that we intend to accomplish for the day. And what causes students to have poor mental dexterity? One of that is lack of sleep. They are so stressed, they are tired, they are not feeling well because they are sick, things like that. And so with that happening, what do? Do we have to push the students to go home? Do we have to call the parents to go home? The big fat answer to that is no, because we are accountable to serve the student, and we are also mindful of attendance and absenteeism. I know that's a major issue in schools, and so we want the students to be in our classroom, and in order for us to do that, and given the condition of poor mental dexterity, what we teachers will have to do is to adjust to that, to come up with options. And what are these options? One is to give students a break. Instead of giving this much work to the student because that is what you plan for the day, now adjust your task. Just have the student accomplish maybe just half, while the others will do the entire task, things like that. Another is offer the student something to eat, something that will give the student energy to do something. And there's actually like a lot of options. I know, and I can relate to, and I can remember of like a lot of instances, especially when I work in the Philippines in the mountains before, where our students will have to walk like several kilometers going to the building, and say like 4 kilometers going to the building, and then 4 kilometers going home. That's like 8 kilometers of walking in a day. And no wonder our students, being a mountain school, don't really perform well. Why? Because our students have the mental condition to really perform and absorb the tasks that we're giving them. Why? One is they're already tired when they arrive in the building, and then a lot of them go to school with an empty stomach, things like that. And those are just some of the factors that will make our students to not perform well. Like, if you don't have the energy because you have not eaten, the brain also don't have like the energy to use to perform and function for the day. And so mental dexterity, as teachers, we have to be mindful to that, and we need to adjust. Forget about our terror principle. We come to the building for our students and not for our principal. Be mindful of that. And so what we have to achieve for the day is to be respectful to our student, to create a condition where our students will still be wanting to go back to our classroom and go back to our school because we are caring adults. All right, that would be all for today. I want you to like, comment, and share this video. And before you leave, I also would like to invite you to subscribe to this channel. Thank you, guys.